Birmingham Tower, Centurion 4639 Quebec, request.
Centurion 4639 Quebec, Birmingham Tower, altimeter 2990, say request.
2990, I'd like to continue straight ahead towards the airport.
Each airport in the National Airspace System has unique and distinct characteristics. This can sometimes lead pilots to use the wrong surface in taxi, takeoff, or landing operations. Let's take a look at some of these tricky areas from the flight deck. Birmingham-Shuttlesworth International, multi-use airport located in the city of Birmingham, Alabama. It has Associated Class Charlie airspace, and first-time visitors need to be aware of the rules and requirements for Charlie airspace before departing for Birmingham. In addition, due to the proximity of the city, the airport is sometimes difficult to find at night. The traffic mix covers the entire spectrum of aviation, including primary training aircraft utilized by the on-airport flight schools, air carriers, and heavy cargo aircraft, as well as KC-135 tankers flown by the Alabama Air National Guard. This mix of pilot experience and aircraft capability make Birmingham a challenging place to fly and work. The configuration consists of two intersecting runways, Runway 624 and Runway 1836. A complex taxiway system provides access to services located around the airport. General aviation services can be found north of the approach end of Runway 6 and east of Runway 1836. During pre-flight planning, pilots should note the large ramp area north of Runway 624 and west of Runway 1836. This is the Air National Guard ramp and is off-limits to civil aircraft. A large surface-painted sign denoting this area can be found at the west restricted ramp entrance from Taxiway Hotel. But only smaller above-ground signs are found at the east restricted ramp entrances at Taxiways Foxtrot and Bravo. There are several weight and wingspan restricted taxiways on the airport. While few of the restrictions affect general aviation aircraft, thorough pre-flight planning should always include a review of the chart supplement and all pertinent NOTAMs where this information can be found. When landing runways 6 and 36, pilots have become confused at times between the similar-sounding runway numbers. Remember, if you are ever in doubt about any clearance or instruction, the best answer is to ask the tower. The same FBO offers services at two separate locations on the airport, on the east and west sides. While inbound to the airport, if you know your destination, let the tower know. This will help them get you to your destination on the field in a more timely manner. The next item is pertinent for all runway exits, but at Birmingham it is particularly important when exiting runway 624 to the south. Due to the close proximity of Taxiway Alpha to the runway, the hold short lines are located in such a way that aircraft cannot be clear of the runway and clear of Alpha simultaneously. You must be completely across the hold short lines for the runway behind you to be considered clear of that runway. Tower is aware of this situation and plans accordingly. The taxiway system at the airport is complex, and there are several areas where the transient pilot can easily become confused. Hotspot 1 highlights the area where Taxiway Alpha, Alpha 5, and Runway 624 intersect. The terminal ramp is nearby, and pilots leaving the ramp area may inadvertently miss the hold short lines for Runway 624 at Taxiway Alpha 5. The runway's proximity to the ramp means the runway's hold lines are much closer to the ramp than pilots might anticipate. Additionally, Taxiway Alpha 5 is a wide concrete surface, which can cause pilots to overlook the large hold short position marking. The intersection of Taxiways Alpha, Foxtrot, and Bravo, and the intersection of Taxiways Alpha, Golf, and November are two of the prime areas of potential confusion. A couple of tips to help avoid this problem include a complete understanding of clearance including route, turns, and hold short instructions before moving the aircraft, and continuously scanning outside the aircraft for surface markings, above-ground signage, and any runway guard lights. As stated earlier, if you are ever unsure or confused, ask the tower. Also related to taxi concerns, pilots should note that pavement markings indicating an ILS Critical Area hold have presented problems for pilots in the past. At the west end of the airport, when taxiing from the FBO, the ILS Critical Area hold bars are located almost immediately after crossing into the movement area from the ramp. Pilots may not be expecting them to be that close and sometimes miss them. There is also a hold bar located on Taxiway Hotel just northeast of the same FBO. This location affects aircraft southwestbound on the way to Runway 6 or to the FBO. At the other end of the airport on Taxiway Alpha, northeast of Taxiway Alpha 7, there are markings and signage that look exactly the same as an ILS hold, but are actually a precision obstacle-free zone. When looking at the airport diagram, the ILS hold lines are depicted and the obstacle-free zone is not. Pilots encountering this line on Taxiway Alpha have been confused and unsure if they needed to hold or not. Unless instructed to do so by the tower, you do not need to hold at either an ILS Critical Area or a precision obstacle-free zone. The length of the runways at the airport makes the utilization of intersection departures more efficient and expeditious. The tower is vigilant while assigning these departures, but intersection departures do present the risk of a wrong runway departure. Prior to adding takeoff power, always check to ensure that your heading matches the runway you are cleared to depart. A look at the VFR Sectional chart will reveal two very tall television transmitter towers located just southwest of the airport. As a result, aircraft departing IFR from runways 24 and 18 will not be given on-course turns to the south or west until they are above these towers. Being aware of the challenges and configuration issues at Birmingham will help pilots make better decisions and, along with the air traffic control tower, keep the operation safe and efficient. We hope this short video helps you prepare for your trip to the Birmingham-Shuttlesworth International Airport. It's always better to know before you go.